Any interesting or favorite memories with other recording artists or producers you had a chance to be around or work with you want to share with viewers today, looking back now at your career so far?
Any producers
Or artists.
or artists?
You either work with them or you just around them, but any interesting or favorite memories with any of that sort of thing? Just looking back at your career, is there anything that stands out that you want to share with viewers?
I mean, how I got the Yo Gotti feature was crazy. Like, I seen him in the studio with Baby, like the night before they was in the studio. I think they did the song. They ended up releasing that song too. I can't remember the name of it, but he was in the studio with Baby, and I was like, we got to work, and he just popped up out of nowhere the next morning. Like, he popped up out of nowhere, like at the airport. I'm walking through the airport, and I just seen like a female came up and was like, such, and he just popped up out of nowhere behind me on some crazy shit. And he was like, send him some shit, and I sent him something, and he was like, he about to go to Miami and do something, and he'll send it to me as soon as he done. Like, but I think he was saying he was gonna have it like in a day or so. I'm thinking he just talking just like everybody else, be kicking that bullshit. Brother really goddamn sent that motherfucker, so it was just crazy like how I just met him like a few days before that. Like, but I used to always run into Gotti like a young nigga coming up passing out CDs, like when they used to come to North Carolina, any place close around, Atlanta, anything. Like, we used to always run into Gotti, and just he always just been a cool nigga, like solid nigga.
I think the song you're referring to with dababy and Yo Gotti is called Drop.
Drop it, yeah, I think that is Drop. Yep, Gotti on the hook. That's exactly what it's called.
Now, do you think Yo Gotti remembered you from those previous times when he would come to the Carolinas and you would, did you say you handed him a CD at one point in your
We
life?
used to get him CDs, like when he used to be running around with Keon, like all them. Like, he always like was just a solid dude, and I truly believe like he remember a nigga from that shit.
Was that something ever that was talked about again? Hey, do you remember those days when I handed you a CD and blah, blah, blah? Or
Nah. I ain't never just talked to him about no shit like that. But I ran into him so many times, so it's like I said, a lot of shit probably just ain't gotta be said. Like, he seen me working, so. Yeah.
And no charge for that feature?
Nah, no charge for that feature. Shout out to my boy, got it. Solid nigga.
How long do you think it took to receive that feature back from the time you bumped into him at the airport?
That's why I was telling you the story so crazy. Like, I seen him, I said probably like 48 hours. He really sent it back. He told me, he was like, I gotta go to Miami. He had to handle something. I can't remember what it was, but he was like, all right, I get it to you like in the next day or so, like some quick shit. Like I said, I thought a nigga was just capping because you know how niggas do. But he really sent it. He sent it. Shout out to him.
What'd you think of the feature? What'd you think of his verse?
I love this verse. He snapped. Like, and then the crazy thing is, like, he didn't give me like no 8 or nothing like that. I really think he went 20 bars. I think he went over 16. I ain't gonna cap, but he wrote it though. I fuck up a chick on Carolina Narco. I dropped that album like right before the pandemic hit. Right before the pandemic hit. Like, I think I had Gotti on there, Bad, Stunner, and Baby. I had a lot of big features on there.
Was there a music video for that as well?
Nah, we ain't shot the one man Gotti did, but the one man Bad did, we shot that one.
Why no music video for the Gotti song?
We just ain't never got around to it. For real. Like, the pandemic really slowed up everything. You mean we had to go in the house.
Quarantine. And that was in reference to COVID-19.
COVID-19, now they got monkeypox and all that crazy shit.
Now, how often does that happen? Where there's that small talk with an artist where they say they're gonna do something and they actually follow up to it and then they don't. Is there a percentage on that you've experienced?
That shit happen all the time, even to this day. Like, not as far as that, like that situation that way, but it be so much fake kicking and like niggas will be in your DM, saluting you. You drop, you know, post your shit. They can drop, you post their shit, you know, little bitch ass shit. Like, but it's just shit that it just come with it. That's why I be telling. That's another reason. Go back to this feature shit. Fuck these niggas, man. Invest in yourself, like. And once they see you, if they want to work with you, they gonna reach out. Niggas see you, they know how to reach out. If they rocking with you, if not, then keep going.
Are you able to put a percentage on that, though? If there was a circle chart of 100%, what percentage is that you're kicking it with someone, they say they're going to do something, and they actually follow through with it like Yo Gotti did?
I can't put no percentage on it. Because I ain't really asked too many of these niggas for something. Like, I can't put no percentage on that shit. But I can tell you how it be a whole lot of, like, fake kicking it, like, you know, you was just in my DM, like, you know, asking for a nigga number or whatever. Like, we got to work. We'll come to the city. Like, nigga come to the city, they know you there. Like, I don't know, it be weird shit. I come to nigga city, I'm trying to tap in or whatever. Not saying nigga got tap in, but if we were just, we following each other, and I don't know, it'd be weird. I don't know, I sound weird to even talk about it. I don't know, that shit crazy.
Now, why don't you ask for more in your position? You mentioned you don't really ask a lot of people for stuff, but why not? There's, I'm sure, recording artists that ask for the world from everybody. Why not from...
Nah, I'm saying, like, as far as, like my team, I ask my team and my brothers for anything and vice versa. But as far as, like, with other artists or even producers and shit like that, like, I understand, like, it's probably a million people asking these niggas for something, or asking for features, or let's work. And me personally, whether I'm a big artist or a small artist, I know, like, if I see somebody working, I see it. And if I want to work with them, I'm going to work with them. So I just got that mentality. Like, it ain't that I don't feel like I don't need a nigga for shit. It ain't like that. But it's like I understand, like, them, you know, motherfucker got plenty of people trying to come at them. I ain't trying to be another one beating up your line and shit.
Anything else in regards to Yo Gotti while we're on that subject?
Shout out to him. Shout out to CMG. Shout out to Trip, bad. They whole camp. They embraced the nigga. They let a nigga come on their tour too. Bad.
What was the name of that tour, if you can remember?
Gangsta Pain. Gangsta Pain tour. Yep.
And was there any money involved with that, or that was just them looking out?
They looked out, but you know, that shit was still with the label, so you know, you got tour support, all kind of shit with that.
Oh, that was during the Interscope days?
Yeah, that was during Interscope, yeah.